want to give a shout out to Fatherhood Projects. When I was doing a lot of research, I saw that they're doing it big right now. Fatherhood Projects is actually helping men with job training, counseling, male support, and they're helping men spend time with their children. As we all know, whenever a man goes to court, it's all very one-sided, very one-sided. And they're actually getting men prepared to actually go to court and fight in order to see their children. And secondly, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Lena's Legacy for this beautiful infinity scarf that she prepared. And it's amazing and it's very warm. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us again. This is the Blurred Lines of the Brainwashed series, and it's solely about things that I have either observed, experienced myself, or have deeply researched that I feel could be attracted to be a deep-rooted issue for those who are ignorant of the truth. Ignorance has nothing to do with a person being stupid or anything like that. Ignorance just means lack of knowledge. I do intend on having 24 episodes this year, so if my math serves me correct, that's going to be about 2 episodes per month. I do want to encourage you to give me any topics that you feel should be something I should discuss, along with, if you have my email, you have my website, anything, if you come up or you notice anything that could be incorrect in the video that I'm doing now, feel free, let me know. I'm not that office of a person. I love knowledge. Knowledge is power. So let me know, and then I can get that out to the people so we can all stay woke, so we can all go ahead and have this knowledge and continue to move forward. Now, before I do start, I want to go ahead with my favorite quote, which is, do you want me to tell you the truth or do you want me to lie to you? I'm telling you right now, if you want the lies, go ahead and click that X button at the top right. If you want the truth, continue on with me with this journey. Because this truth that I'm about to tell you is actually my truth and is real. Now, the topic for today is going to be fathers and their children. Now, I want you to know that there's an estimate of 70.1 million fathers across the nation. There's about 2 million of them are actually single fathers, believe it or not. And in that 2 million, 9% of them are raising 3 or more children at the young age of 18 years old. Now, there's about 44% of them that are actually divorced. 33% of them never been married at all. 19% is separated, and 4.2 are actually widowed. Now, the reason why I say all that is because 71% of them are actually making less than $50,000 a year. And nowhere do you see these men running up, doing boycotts and all this stuff, talking about some in the courtroom, oh, I need more money for child support, I need this money, I need that, I need this. That's the main reason why I came up with all that. Now, I know everybody's story is different, but I haven't seen anywhere in the news where a whole bunch of men is running up talking about that. Now, on a whole, I know a lot of people like to say that men are not actually taking care of their children. But there's actually 214,000 stay-home dads. That's men right there providing for their family by themselves. They don't got a job. Their full job is to take care of their children. And that's crazy to me. So just after this is all just going off of 2013. I know it has risen. And that's about 434,000 children that's actually being taken care of right there. I know there's a lot of lies going around saying that black fathers aren't involved in their children's lives, but sure enough, yes, it's correct that a lot of black fathers, they're not home, they're in separate homes. But according to statistics, 67% of them black dads actually see their children once a month. 59% of them are white dads, and 32% are actually Hispanic dads that actually see their children once a month. People do like to say that there's single parent epidemic that's going on. It's exclusively a black issue and it's solely a black thing, and the black community should take care of it. But we all live on the same planet. We all live on Earth. So this is not a they problem. It's not a them problem. It's a we problem. And we should do everything we can possibly do in order to help the situation. And black fathers are not an anomaly. That is clearly false for all the things that you can see going around. You can walk around and see a bunch of black fathers with their children. I will say that coming from the standpoint of a father in general, fathers actually, their involvement for children have actually shown to have a positive effect on children and their well-being. They increase academic success, they decrease chances of delinquency and substance abuse. Having a father in the house actually helps children with their school adjustment. Me being active duty military, I travel a lot, and whenever we go with the children, they're able to adjust a whole lot faster just with me being in the home. As far as social competency and psychological well-being, that's also increased as well. And so that's a lot of things that's actually being taken care of just by the father being in the home. Now, looking at it from a black standpoint, Black men taking care of their children is world shattering, and is a form of resistance. I know a lot of people get misconstrued with this whole Atlantic slave trade, and a lot of people have been brainwashed with that, and still think that a man is not important in the house, but we are. Yes, back in the day, blacks were sold as slaves, but now same thing's going on, but it's called incarceration. Personally, I feel that a person who claims to be Afrocentric is about the movement, not the moment, but the movement and the betterment of mankind cannot truly do all that by being in a courtroom begging for government money. I'm sorry, you can't. Begging for government money and child support, there's no possible way you could be about the movement. No way. America is highly shown that there are nothing but black men being unemployed and incarcerated. Yes, sure, I understand there's other races that are unemployed and incarcerated, but if you look at the statistics, black men are way up there. Same thing with living in areas where there's high homicide. So as far as being a black man, we got war in the streets, war at home, war in the courtroom. It's almost impossible for a black man to parent. So my question to you viewers, where can a black man be safe? It's supposed to be at home. It's supposed to be with his family. But the society is blinded by greed and selfishness, and women are just going ahead and milking off of that and using children as a paycheck and not treating them as the king and queen that could one day rule this world. I really feel if given a chance, there will be more black men parenting. But on the other caveat of that, there are a lot of black men that are being parenting, but those are not the ones that we see on a regular basis. Those are not the ones we see on TV. Those are not the ones we see on the YouTube, and we see it on the news and CNN and NBC and all of these. But I will say there are a lot of men that's doing an earnest effort in trying to raise their children. And the women are actually the ones that are stopping the men from seeing the children. And then you have a whole bunch of men now that it is rising dramatically, with a whole bunch of men are actually taking care of children that's not even their biological children. But yet we still have to face women that walk around treating their womb as if it's a lottery ticket. All women are not like this, but it does seem that this is all that we see. We need to turn our Xbox on, which is their mind, and we need to we need to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Because 2018, we need to do better. That's all I'm saying. We need to do better as a whole, as a community. What really drove me in order to actually even do this video, starting off 2000. The reason why I actually did this video, I started off the series with this, is because I was reading an article about how a woman met her father for the first time and was shocked to find out that he was an amazing man and was providing financial for her entire life. And and she sat there and watched and had to listen to her mother disrespect him verbally her entire life. And I just find it strange that a child will destroy the world to find their father, but on many cases that's not done for an absent mother. I'm not saying that all the situations are like this, but when it comes to fathers and their children, the lines are really blurred, and all the fathers are taking a bad rap for it. And so I'm doing what I can to speak up about that. What can a man do when the legal system has his hands tied? The mother has his children dangling them above him like a stake, no pun intended, while slapping him in the face with his money. Don't be mad if you feel like I'm talking about you, but I will say this. If you want me to tell you the truth, I'm here. If you want me to lie to you, it's time to turn the channel off. This truth that I've just spoken is my truth and is real. Thanks for watching, and until next time.